Hi Vancouver, I'm here today with Aurelia Bizoir, and she and I had a ton of fun this morning. We set up the new gallery wall in the Kabuni Cafe. It was a ton of fun, and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of have Aurelia tell more of her story. So I don't know, maybe if you wanted to start kind of where you come from and how you ended up in Vancouver.
Yeah, well, thank you for this nice setup, for the art. It looks like an art gallery, like the design studio of Kabuni. It's a great place. So I come from France, you can tell because I have a French accent. I hope everybody's going to understand what I'm saying. And I started to do painting since I was a kid, and I studied in France. And then I moved to Canada like maybe 7-8 years ago, and studying in Montreal now. I ended up in Vancouver. Oh. I started to paint on glass because I think it's like the perfect material for me to paint like backwards. So I paint in the back, and then I show the other one, and it's glossy, and it highlights the colors, and it's like right in your face, and gives you energy. I love it.
Yeah, so, yeah, I've never seen anything like it for sure. You were explaining to me too that maybe you can expand on it when you were saying if you were painting a subject, you look through the glass. Do you want to kind of touch base on that more?
Yeah, actually that's a good point. It's my artist statement. So I have like 3 different kind of painting. So the first one is like abstract painting, like this one, for example. So I paint in the back of the glass, and then I just I use the dripping method, of the expressionist, like Jackson Pollock, for people who know Jackson Pollock. And then I just press the paint against the glass, and I add some glitters and some gold leaves and any kind of material that I find interesting and that will highlight and brighten the colors. So that's really to give you energy and just highlight the colors, because the glass magnifies a little bit the colors. And then my other thing that I do is like I paint with my fingers on the back, like the one you see over there. That's the landscape of Vancouver sunset. And I did everything like backwards with my fingers. So the painting is just so smooth on the glass and the surface. It's really, really interesting approach with the material. Yeah. With the glass itself.
It sounds very therapeutic.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the first one. Then the second one is to paint through the glass. So I will bring a piece of glass, and if I want to represent you with the glass, I will just place the glass in between you and me, and I will draw you through the glass. So this is actually the vision of the world that I see through the glass. The glass,
so beautiful.
Thank you. The glass is like very, it's fragile, but it's solid at the same time. So it gives you like a protection and another kind of vision. It's like seeing through the lens of a camera. So I take a picture with my glass, actually.
Not that she's ever thought of this or before. That's incredible. I actually get chills when you tell me that.
Yeah, and the last one, so the third type of painting I do with it, is like I use the glass and I shatter the glass. So I do a painting like this one, and then I break the corner, and it does like a wave, and everything just shattered in 1,000 pieces. And because of the painting in the back of the glass that I did before breaking the glass, some pieces stay together. And then you can do, I do another composition, another artistic composition on another glass panel. And what I like with this one is like it reflects the light. So if you move like from side to side, you see the tiny little pieces of glass that reflects the light. Yeah. And again, it's all about light and colors and spreading, I want you to stop and look at it and be like, rushing to go to work, and then you're like, oh my God, you have this, it makes you stop from rushing. And I want people to focus on ordinary things. Beauty is everywhere surrounding you. It's like, could be in the streets, but glass is everywhere, but we don't pay attention. And then, so I try to show the beauty of the ordinary things, like a piece of glass.
Yeah.
And the last one that I'm experiencing, like so many possibilities you can have here. The last one is with a light panel in the back. So I paint same same process. I paint from the back and then I apply all the colors that I want. So when you turn it on, that's bright on the colors again, and it's very, very light. And if you turn it up, it's a completely different
piece.
composition.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
That's beautiful.
again, it's just to gives you energy, it gives you and I find my inspiration from everywhere I go, like travels. Like this one was the Vancouver sunset. It's a view that I had. So I was like really concentrating on this view that was so beautiful for me, and I wanted to keep this moment in mind. And it inspired me. Like looking around, meeting people, traveling, walking in the streets. It's such a source of inspiration. So. Yeah.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
sometimes this one I went to the exhibition of a photography exhibition. So great photographers took pictures, and that's actually polarized light.
Oh wow.
It's hard to say, but yeah. So again, it's another type of light.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah.
So, and I have to add something about this because
Yes,
I know you
tell
were
me.
curious about it earlier. All the little pieces of glass that are shattered, I put them back together.
Okay.
And it's like, this is the big picture of your life. Life is beautiful at the end, but it's a learning process, and you go through experiences, you go through a lot of things in your life that could be good or bad, but you go through it. And so all these little pieces back together, it's like a small experience, a small thing that was great, a small thing that was not great, and then all back together, it's like a beautiful composition, which is like a metaphor approach of life. Which one you like? Which one you like?
My personal favorite are, I love these two together.
How
I
come?
love them.
What is it?
This one, I don't even know if I can speak to it. It honestly makes my stomach just, I get butterflies. But I just love the balance between the his and hers aspect of it. And I don't know, I just love them together. They're my personal favorites.
Well, this one, what I like with these paintings, because it's really abstract. It's like people can just see something different. Like you will see something, I will see something different. And you just come up with an idea, and it's really, that's what I like, abstraction. Because it's completely abstract.
Different. And you see something different every time, right?
Yes.
Like it'll never be the same thing too. Personally, I feel like you take something out of it in every event in your life, or where you're at.
Right? A little bit, yeah. But everybody has their own story. So you will have a story, and you will tell from your story, you will have this feeling or impression from this painting, and somebody else will
feel something else.
Yeah. Which is interesting. That's why I like abstract painting. And the glass is just the revelation for me. That's the material I love.
So you were telling me that your work gets to travel a little bit. You've got some exciting things coming up. Do you want to kind of speak to that? Because it's big victories, I think.
If you're going to Paris, go to the Marais, and there is the Galerie Tuileries, who is going to showcase my art at the end of August, beginning of September. Then I have the art fair, contemporary art fair, the Carousel du Louvre, on October. Then I'm going to share, thanks to my Michele Ughetti, my friend, my artist friend, who lives in Singapore, I'm going to be able to be showcasing my art in Singapore at an art fair over there, so I'm really, really happy.
You just found that out recently, right?
Yes, just today.
Just today? That's pretty exciting.
I'm so excited,
Yeah.
And then, in the art scene, you meet so many great people, so many creative people, and I think everybody is creative.
Yeah.
But as an artist, you get a chance to do more.
Yeah.
Because you're just creating all the time, thinking about everything. I don't know, people watching is just amazing.
It's a pretty wacky life.
Yeah.
So I'm sure this Facebook stream does not do it justice whatsoever. So if you want to come check it out at the design studio, we'd love to have you and welcome you. And we're also hosting an event on July 28th. So Aurelia's going to be there in person, so if you have any questions or you just want to see the work in person, come hear her story and we'd love to have you there as well.
I think it's July 24, no?
I don't know.
That's the kids'
It's
one.
not the last Sunday, but the...
Oh, sorry, you have another
workshop.
children's art class.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
Bring your
we'll go
kids
for that one
over.
as well. The 24th, 2 days.
Yeah, I would love to share that with your kids. Bring them over. You're gonna have fun. Anyway.
Yeah, do you want to do kind of the rest then? Just to wrap it up and we'll, thanks so much.